Maxwell won't answer questions from Congress, lawyer says. Ghislaine Maxwell, the convicted associate of sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, intends to invoke her right to remain silent during questioning by the U.S. House Oversight Committee, according to her lawyer. Maxwell is expected to appear virtually for Monday's closed-door deposition from the Texas prison where she is serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. "I can confirm that she will take the fifth," Maxwell's lawyer David Oscar Marcus told the BBC on Sunday, referring to the right to avoid self-incrimination outlined in the Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Instead, Maxwell will read a prepared statement at the outset of the deposition, Democratic Representative Ro Khanna said. Maxwell was convicted in 2021 for her role in luring underage girls for Epstein, her former boyfriend, to exploit. Epstein died in prison in 2019. She is seeking a pardon from Trump and has been accused of lying to federal officials. In a letter addressed to Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer, a Republican, Khanna said he plans to ask Maxwell about a court document she filed last year saying there were 4 named co-conspirators and 25 others who were not indicted as part of the Epstein investigation. He also plans to ask about her and the deceased financier's social relationship with Donald Trump, and whether the U.S. president ever discussed a potential pardon for Maxwell with her defense team. Trump has consistently denied any wrongdoing in relation to Epstein, with whom he says he severed contact decades ago, and has not been accused of any crimes by Epstein's victims. Khanna said Maxwell's decision to not answer questions from the Oversight Committee appears inconsistent with Ms. Maxwell's prior conduct, as she did not invoke the Fifth Amendment when she previously met with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche to discuss substantially similar subject matter. According to a Justice Department transcript of that meeting in July, Maxwell told Blanche, who previously worked as Trump's personal attorney, that she did not witness any inappropriate conduct by Donald Trump or former U.S. President Bill Clinton and that a rumored Epstein client list does not exist. Monday's deposition was originally scheduled for last August but was postponed by Comer after a request from Maxwell's lawyers to wait for a Supreme Court ruling related to her case. The testimony comes as the U.S. Department of Justice has released millions of pages of new files from its investigation into the disgraced financier after a law compelling their unveiling was passed by Congress last year. Members of Congress will be allowed to view the unredacted versions of the nearly 3 million pages in person at the Department of Justice starting on Monday, the BBC's U.S. news partner CBS reported. A group of Epstein survivors on Sunday released a video calling for further transparency around redactions in certain unreleased files. Blanche has rejected any accusations of a cover-up, saying previously that the notion of a hidden tranche of information of men that we know about and that the Justice Department is choosing not to prosecute is not the case. It comes after files suggest the former prince shared confidential information with Jeffrey Epstein from his official work as trade envoy. Tim Allen is the 4th communications chief to leave Downing Street in less than a year. Millions of files relating to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein have been released by the DOJ, but many have redactions. Nancy Guthrie, 84, disappeared in the middle of night from her home in Tucson, Arizona, last weekend. It comes after documents released in the U.S. revealed new allegations about Epstein's ties with Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Copyright 2026 BBC. The BBC is not responsible for the content of external sites. Read about our approach to external linking. Subscribe to Neuron News and turn on notifications to stay updated with world developments instantly.